you're welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're learning how to make a flex wave back. Yes, the previous video I made was how to make a flex wave launch back. If you haven't watched that video, check the description box to see the link for you to watch it. Okay, so today there are some certain things that I made on the other video that I'm going to correct on this video. Note that the process of making that launch bag and the backpack is almost the same thing. The only difference is that you are going to be adding a handle that you use to carry it as a backpack. Okay, so let's dive into the tutorial. Now the first thing you need to do is to determine the width of your gusset, the main body and the width. So we have two gussets and we have one main body. This is the back panel. In our previous video I was actually referring to this part as the front panel, but no, it is the back panel. Okay, so I had 5 inches as my first gusset, then I had another 12 inches. Okay, so here I have 5 inches as my first gusset, then I have 12 inches as my main body, and I have another 5 inches as my second gusset, as you can see. So the total of this measurement that I have here is 22 inches by 14 inches for the height. So I have so it's 22 inches by 14 inches for the height of the bag. Now after getting this measurement, the next thing you are going to do is to come down. Just come down by about 3 inches. I'm not going to use 4. I'm going to use, let me use 2.5 inches. Yes, I'll use 2.5 inches, and I'll go in by 3.5 inches this way, as you can see. Then I'm simply going to connect it, just kind of connect it down like this, or give it a curve. Just give it a curve that you like. Now fold it into 2 equals like this, into 2 equal halves like this, then simply cut it out. I'll measure what I have from here to here. I have 22 inches, right? I have 22 inches. I'm just going to add extra 1 inch to it. Yes, I'll add extra 1 inch to it. That's for the backpack. Even the lunch bag, you can add just 1 inch allowance to it. So we are cutting, since this one is 22 inches plus 1 inch, we are having 23 inches plus the width of the main body. The width we are working with here is 12 inches. So I'm going to cut 23 inches by 12 inches. Okay, so I just cut out the front panel. So what we're going to do right now, I'm just going to go in by, I just want to give it a slight curve. Okay, so I'll give it a slight curve. I'm going to come down by 2 inches, and I'll go in by 2 inches too. Then I'll curve it. This is the front panel, and this is the back panel. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do right now, what we're going to do now is that we're going to cut the foam and the lining that we're going to use for it.
A ding glow, unique fashion and design. From nothing to something, I built my way. Every stitch I make has a story to say. With hands full of passion, a heart full of grace, turning simple ideas into a luxury space. A ding glow shine, rising every time. From hustle to glory, see the design. Elegant and bold, that's my sign. If it's quality you want, then it's my line. It's more than fashion, it's purpose I wear. Empowering women, showing them care. A ding glow, where passion meets purpose. A ding glow, unique fashion and design. From nothing to something, I built my way. Every stitch I make has a story to say. With hands full of passion, full of grace, turning simple ideas into a luxury space. A Dinglow shine, rising every time. From hustle to glory, see the design. Elegant and bold, that's my sign. If it's quality you want, then it's my line. It's more than fashion, it's purpose I wear. Empowering women, showing them care. A Dinglow, where passion meets purpose. A Dinglow, unique fashion and design. From nothing to something, I built my way. Every stitch I make has a story to say. With hands full of passion, a heart full of grace, turning simple ideas into a luxury space. A Dinglow shine, rising every time. From hustle to glory, see the design. Elegant and bold, that's my sign. If it's quality you want, then it's my line. It's more than fashion, it's purpose I wear. Empowering women, showing them care. A Dinglow, where passion meets purpose. A Dinglow, unique fashion and design. From nothing to something, I built my way. Every stitch I make has a story to say. With hands full of passion, a heart full of grace, turning simple ideas into a luxury.
So the first thing I'm going to do, stitch the foam together with the leather, both the front and the back panel. So this is the net that I want to put. The net I measured 5.5 inches by the height of 9 inches. So for the height, I don't have an elastic, so I'm going to use bias to bind it. Now I'll bring the back panel. I'll place this one on the side like this, and I'll stitch. I'll stitch it down here. So for the handles, after using the pattern to cut 4 pieces out, I'm going to attach foam to the handles. So I'll place this one this way, and I'll put the other one underneath, and I'm just going to stitch together. So first of all, you can even decide to cut the foam out. I think that one will be more easier. For the handle is now set, let's fix it. So get the midpoint of this part and extend the line. So after extending the line from this midpoint, just measure 6 inches this way and measure 6 inches this way. Now from this top line, come down by 2 inches, and also come here and come down by that same 2 inches. You repeat the same thing to this part, and after doing this, you can go ahead and connect the lines together if you wish. Now after connecting these lines together, you are simply going to bring your bias tape or your 1-inch belt, and you are going to stitch it on this part. So I'm simply going to stitch. I'll fold here like this, and I'll stitch on this part down to this point here. Now when you get to this part, also add a little allowance that you're going to fold in as well. Stitch it to this point. Now take this one, fold it into two, and place it on the midpoint like this. Place it this way. Now bring the handle. One is going to be facing this side. Sides the two are going to be opposite each other this way. So this one that is facing here now, this one is facing here. You should put this one like this. So I will trim this part a bit. So I'll start stitching from here. So let me first of all remove it and stitch. So I'll stitch here this way. So I cut an extra strip of leather. This is 4.5 inches by 3.5 inches. I'm going to fold it like this, and I'm going to refold it again this way. And when I do this, I'm going to bring this belt. This one is belt, it's not taping, and I'll place it this way, and I'm going to stitch here and here like this. To this one. Now I have the two cut out, so I'm going to bring the back panel, which is this one, and I'm going to place this one here. I'll place it here like this, and I'll stitch it. I'll place this one here, and I'll stitch it. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Right now our back part is ready, so the handles are ready. This one I can do it later. The one that is remaining, I'm going to do it later. So let's head over to the front panel. So for the front panel, I'm going to measure 6.5 inches upward. I'll get the midpoint. I brought my cartoon character. I use taping to tape the both sides, notch the midpoint, and I'm going to fix it here. So here I measured 13 inches by 4 inches for this one. This is going to be the top handle, or should we skip that? It's going to be the top handle. I cut a foam of 2 inches for it. I'm going to tape it round here and here. Now after taping the handle, you are going to measure 2 inches downward. You can use the same process for your lunch bag too. So after this, I'm going to give it straight. Then I'm going to fix the handle here and here. So guys, we're finally done with the handle. This is going to be the top handle that we're going to use to carry the bag. So let us fix our lining to both the front and the back. This one is the front, then and the back too. So now I am done lining it, and I've done lining the back, the front as well, which is this one. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take my bias tape and I'll tape it all around like this. This one I'll tape it from anywhere from the down, tape it round. Okay, now I am done adding the bias to the front and the back panel, which is this one. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take my zip cloth. This is size 7 zip cloth I want to use, because this is a backpack and it's going to be holding books. So I had to use a very strong zip, and that is very good enough to hold this without falling off. So I'm going to top stitch on it round. Now I am done fixing the zip cloth to the one of this side. So I'm just going to remove one side and fix it to that of the front, that of the back. Now I'll start stitching it from this point here, or probably from here, just ½ inch away from here your gusset ends, or 1 inch away from it, whichever one that will work for you. And end it around here. So when I was making this one, because I did not shape this part, my zipper almost did not reach. So please, if you know that you did not curve this part of your own, you did not shape it, please make sure that you add zipper allowance to your zipper cloth when you are sewing it to the back. Add like 2 inches to your zipper cloth when you are making the back. So right now we are done completely. Let me fix the zipper head and let's ride on. So I want to fix the zipper head here for the sake of those who are seeing my video for the first time. Maybe you've not watched that of the lunch bag. So I'll place it this way and I'll bring this one opposite it and also fix it. Now I'm just going to pull it. I'll repeat the same thing to the other side. Yeah, here's our backpack. This backpack is big. Yeah, it's big. It's big. It's big. Very, very big. Alright guys, so I'm just going to take it from those down and yeah, I'm going to stitch it here. So remember, you will not take more than 1/2 inch to stitch it when you are stitching it.
A dinglow, unique fashion and design. From nothing to something, I built my way. Every stitch I make has a story to say. With hands full of passion, a heart full of grace, turning simple ideas into a luxury space. A dinglow shine, rising every time.
So before I sew the second line, I want to zip it again to see if what I took was correct or not. Okay. So it's okay. It's okay. When I get to this point, I'll simply turn it this way. You stitch, then take it back to where I started from.
A dinglow, unique fashion and design. From nothing to something, I built my way. Every stitch I make has a story to say. With hands full of passion, a heart full of grace, turning simple ideas into a luxury space. A dinglow shine.
Sense now. So if you catch this method, you can use it to make your lunch bag as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.